Get up to 1,520 cash voucher bonus if you sign up with moomoo Canada and 15 free stocks if you sign up with moomoo US. Excellent platform. Use my links down below. NIO just signed one of the most important deals ever. And the implications of this is huge. Absolutely crazy. All right, so what is this deal? Let me read this out for you. All right. Today, NIO and Long Ai Green Energy jointly announced the signing of strategic cooperation agreement. The two sides will closely cooperate and jointly promote the use of green and clean energy for photovoltaic power generation in charging and swap stations. Build industry-leading all-in-one solar-powered charge plus swap stations and cooperate in promoting the interaction of distributed photovoltaic cooperation with V2G vehicle network and establishing relevant industry standards for travel carbon neutrality and help the transportation field of peak carbon neutrality and realize this goal. It is an honor to sign a contract with Liu Yuan, president of Long Ai Green Energy Product and Solution Center, on behalf of both sides, said William Li and Zhong Baoshen, chairman of Long Ai Green Energy. NIO is leading intelligent electric vehicle company and the world's largest intelligent electric vehicle power swap network operator, building and operating more than 2,300 power swap stations in the global market. At the same time, NIO is also the car brand with the largest number of charging piles in the Chinese market. As the world's leading solar technology company, Long Ai Green Energy is committed to contributing to the green sustainable development and global energy transformation by providing green electricity plus green hydrogen products and solutions based on technological innovation. Zhong Baoshen, chairman of Long Ai Green Energy, said, "From the perspective of carbon neutrality, the cooperation between the two sides will become a model of global carbon neutrality around travel carbon neutrality. On the power generation side and the electricity consumption side, it is expected that the two sides will collide with more sparks in terms of photovoltaic and charging infrastructure, V2G system solutions, and travel carbon neutrality related industry standards, and comprehensively help the energy infrastructure base of the transportation system to develop in a cleaner, greener, and lower carbon direction, and also make the majority of new energy vehicle car owners enjoy a green, zero carbon new life." William Li said the strategic cooperation between NIO and Long Ai Green Energy will promote the further popularization of photovoltaic power generation in the automotive industry, allow more new energy vehicles to use photovoltaic green energy as the main energy source, and contribute to the high-quality development of the intelligent electric vehicle industry. The first HPC, hybrid passivated back contract photovoltaic power swap station between NIO and Long Ai Green Energy was also put into operation at the Xi'an Olympic Sports Center. We will continue to iterate technology and products and continue to lay out so that it is more convenient to recharge power, swap power, than to refuel gasoline. So the implications of this is huge. They are building swap stations or charging stations that have solar panels that basically gets them electricity. The whole purpose of this is because of the fact that for the longest time ever, EVs actually are not that green, because here in China, most of the electricity is generated by coal. So even though most people are driving an EV, it's less pollution from the car, but it's more pollution overall because the amount of energy generated requires more pollution by burning coal. So this is obviously aimed at helping that. But the biggest point is the fact that not only swap stations, but also charging stations together, solar powered by the sun, that's going to reduce them a lot of electricity bills. And also the power is stored inside batteries inside the swap stations. And it's not like this is far out. They've already deployed swap stations with Long Ai's solar panels on them. And of course, it works perfectly well with NIO, because with other companies, charging companies, it's impossible for them to use solar panels, basically because of the fact that they have to build a separate energy storage unit to store the power. Whereas for NIO, the power is just stored inside the batteries of the swap station. And also, one other key information, V2G. All right, so this means that not only are these swap stations going to be able to use power from the sun, if there's excess power from the sun and the swap station, for example, might be rural, not being used, charging is not being used, electricity, there's lots of electricity and the sun's giving them more electricity, they can sell it to the grid. All right, so this is all energy trading stuff. Very good. What this all means is that as time goes on and this technology becomes even better and better, and because it's not just on top of the swap station, they're also going to place it around the swap station with the charging station as well. So there's much more surface area for solar panels. So as time progresses, NIO is going to be able to basically charge cars or swap without spending money. All right, so it's going to be pure profit in terms of charging EVs and battery swapping. Pure profit. They spend nothing. The biggest expense, of course, with all these are the electricity, right? So getting that out of the way means pure profit, man. They're moving towards pure profit. And of course, if it's not being used, they can sell it to the grid, which is also absolutely amazing. So there's the energy trading aspect of swap stations, buying power from the grid during non-peak hours, like maybe like 3 or 4 a.m. when electricity is the cheapest, and then selling it to the grid, providing electricity back to the grid during peak hours. So that's energy trading, but this is like one level on top of that, getting free energy from the sun and then giving it to the grid, selling it to the grid at peak electricity prices for peak profit. The ultimate goal of NIO is more about energy dominance, electricity dominance. You have so much electricity and you're able to provide so much electricity to the grid at just the snap of a finger in under 10 seconds, which is what the head of NIO Power said. 10 seconds is how fast they can unload power to the grid. This is where the big money is at. So let's do some quick math. So each swap station holds about like 20-ish, and then you multiply that by 75 kilowatt hours. That would be like the minimum amount of electricity per battery, and then times 2,300 swap stations, and times the peak price of electricity, 1.7, you get around 6 million per day. All right, just if you just sell some electricity to the grid, you can get up to like 6 million per day. They do this every day, it adds up. And of course, NIO is building more and more swap stations. They're going to get to 1,000 more swap stations by the end of 2024. So this number is going to get even higher. And also public swap stations for the partnership brands. Those will probably also use solar panels and probably also be able to V2G sell power back to the grid, which will be absolutely crazy. So the whole entire thesis, guys, energy dominance, guys. Energy dominance, that's the future outlook, long-term outlook, all right? This is pretty insane stuff. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.